Hey guys, it's DJ MOJOE, saving the city one party at a time. Welcome to another video here on my YouTube channel. I'm excited to share with you what's going on here today. In this video, I'll be talking about DJ gear, DJ related stuff, lighting, SoundSwitch, and some awesome gear. And I'm going to introduce you to another good friend of mine, Billy from Oh What a Night Entertainment. So if you're new to my YouTube channel, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you again for watching one of my videos. I'm at Billy's place right now in Southern California, I won't say where, and we are here at his DJ lair. So Billy, we've known each other for a while and we respect each other in the DJ community, DJ industry, and I'm here today just to show him some stuff here that I have going on, some light shows and my lights, my SoundSwitch, and he's here to show me some of his gear and what he uses as well. So one of the great things that I respect about Billy is that we both value community over competition, and that's what we're doing here, is just really helping each other out, and hopefully we can raise the DJ industry. So without further ado, I would like to introduce to you my friend Billy from Oh What a Night Entertainment. Hey Billy, welcome to the channel. Introduce yourself.
Hey DJ MOJOE, this is Billy from Oh What a Night Entertainment here at our DJ station and warehouse. So excited to be here on your YouTube channel. As you know, we've been communicating for a while on how we can have a little community over competition, make our industry better.
So we're here with some of our DJ gear today. We have his Chauvet 255 IRC lights. We have my SoundSwitch all hooked up, and I was showing him how we did a light show. Now Billy, like, tell us, before we get into all the details, like tell us what you do and what you specialize in. And
well, I gotta tell you, honestly, we do all kinds of events, but we definitely specialize in bar and bat mitzvahs and weddings, and that is with sound, lighting, and talent. Lighting, getting a little assistance from you today, learning some new tricks, as well as being able to provide great entertainment for clients. As you well know, we both agree on that.
What made you interested in learning about SoundSwitch, or what I do with SoundSwitch?
You know, I'd seen some of your posts and I really loved the way your light shows ran, so when I reached out to you and asked you how you did that, and you had mentioned SoundSwitch and how it interacts with the program we use called Serato by Rain, and how you can program a light show to a song, which really interested me, and that's how we're here today.
Cool. So I mean, we did a little bit test run earlier on how things worked, and I gave him a little demo of how I use SoundSwitch for my light show. What's one thing that you liked about SoundSwitch?
I have to say, honestly, it is very integrative into what we're already doing. It just takes a little setup work to be able to produce the show that I want to have per song, as opposed to like speed, color, style. Once all that work is done, then we can literally just plug and play and DJ the way we normally would, and the lighting show just does what it does because we did that work. And that's really attractive to me, because you don't necessarily need a full other light person unless you wanted to go to that level.
Awesome. So SoundSwitch, so one of the things that you can do about SoundSwitch is that you can have SoundSwitch built into your computer software as you run Serato DJ. But for those instances where someone doesn't have SoundSwitch and you still want to have a light show, you can have someone else who has SoundSwitch and connect it to your lights. And that's something that we did here. What we did, we used our dongles to your Chauvet 255 IRC.
Yeah, wireless DMX dongle is a great way to go, because then we don't have cords everywhere to tape down, possibly people trip over. What a fantastic addition to the show. What
we have here, we have some dongles behind his 255 IRC Chauvet. And what we're going to do is we're going to give you a quick demo of how we use Standalone on SoundSwitch. So I am not connected to his computer or anything like that. So if I were to run a light show remotely connecting to his lights, I can do that using what I have here. This is my normal setup for my lights, but the great thing about SoundSwitch is standalone mode, which I'll show you right now. So here we are using SoundSwitch, and all I had to do was run in performance performance mode, and I just had to click on this 0 link, and right here on the top left corner is the BPM. So the great thing about this is that I already have auto loops programmed in my SoundSwitch, and all I had to do to sync my light show to his music is just adjust the BPM. So right now it says 120 BPM. It's a little bit hard to see on my camera up there, and I program my Akai APC Mini with this fader so I could adjust the tempo, I could tap the BPM, and the lights will automatically adjust to that show. If I want to slow things down a bit, my lights will slow down. It'll get slower, it gets slower, it gets slower. If I want things to speed up, I can increase the speed, just like that. And then if I want to do a blackout, I could. If it's time for the drop, I could strobe on will. As you can see there, I could do a flash of white. I can manually change colors. And then I could also switch things to be more relaxed for dinner, slow things down if it's more of a hip hop song or anything like that, or do like a really drop or a fun, energetic light show for whatever he's playing. So that's basically standalone. That's how you can control someone else's light show remotely, which is an amazing feature here on SoundSwitch. And then I could program someone else's lights. I mean, what do you think? Do you think this could be a game changer?
I know this is definitely going to help us up our game, and I think anybody who's willing to do a good job for their clients would definitely want to look into this, because lighting not only enhances their event, but it also could be an upsell for us as a business, which is always a win-win.
A little hack for you. For those people who already know that I use wireless dongles, I use it in the back of these lights right here, so there won't have to be any cords. There are some dongles out there that are wired. There's a hack that I learned from Billy just right now, is that he uses a special cable that connects to the back of the light, and he's going to show what that cable is.
So instead of taking your dongle and everything, plugging it into a big splitter like this, which is ugly and bulky and might be hanging on your truss or wherever you have your lights, you would take this cord, which has IEC and your standard NEMA plug on one side, and then that becomes the light plug as well as your dongle plug, and then we just run one cord.
There we go.
So now your dongle and your fixture are all together compact with one cord leading off to wherever it needs to be plugged in.
That's perfect. Thanks for sharing that little hack, that little tip for us. I definitely recommend these dongles. You don't have to run any DMX cables, but if you're those people who need to plug them in, there's a little hack, this special cable right here. We just talked about the lighting, and another thing that I was impressed about Billy is his setup right here. In my other video with DJ Kanoya, he showed me his DJ gear setup, and now Billy is going to show me his. He did some customizations to it, so it helps him out and saving time and all of that. So Billy, show us what you got.
Thanks, DJ Mojo. Love to show you what I have, and I'd love to show you how we worked it into what we just learned today about lighting. Standard DDJ setup, with lots of DJs are doing these days, both club and private events like we do. Linked together with Serato, and you always put it in a case. Great DJ tip, you either case it or you wind up replace it. So spend the money on a good case. But what we did is take 2 cases to make 1 unit. So we have our player up top. We also have microphones in the bottom shelf. So everything we need for our show is in these 2 cases. And because we don't have a separate light guy yet, the DJ can control his lighting effects right here with their switch. So we have everything built in as a control unit for the DJ to run sound and lighting, but we're about to up our lighting game with a little help from our friend DJ Mojo.
So Billy, I see that you have 2 different cases. Is that right? They're 2 separate flight cases, not together. Is that right?
You know, that's actually right. It looks like 1 case, but what we did is take a standard DDJ SX case and stack it on top of an Odyssey 4-space rack. So this way it works as 1 unit, but technically they're 2 pieces of equipment, which is easier to carry because they're lighter individually, as well as with the storage down here like we showed you. And we even customized the back of our case by building our microphone receivers into the actual Odyssey case itself. So this way, we don't ever have to worry about losing or forgetting a piece of equipment to do our job. everything is where it needs to be before we even get to the job.
That is awesome. So we have receivers right here, makes it so much easier. He did like a custom built right there, so it's just attached right there. The antennas are sticking out. And look, it doesn't even touch the knobs, which I'm really impressed with that. Really cool. Just to show the case again, it looks like he uses both Odyssey cases, is that right?
Technically, this is built just for the DDJ SX. It's a custom case for this unit. And but it is separate. Down here we have a 4U, which stands for 4 spaces in the rack.
Got it.
2 spaces are taken up by our draw, 1 space taken up by our light switch, and there's an extra space if we ever want to add a piece of equipment. We also always use a power conditioner. There is a space designed into this rack to use a power conditioner. This is by Furman, one of the best in the business, and that will protect your equipment, because with a power spike could injure your equipment, and with an extreme power drop can injure your equipment. This little piece of equipment right here will take care of that and keep it an equal input and output for you. And if power blows, at least it won't blow the fuses in your deck. This takes the heat for you.
I like how it's built in with everything.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna turn right here and show you. We've even taken the receivers to our microphones and built them up under our case right here. We have 2, one for backup, and also one for if we're doing a wedding, we can hand one to the best man and still be able to talk to the crowd as the guy who's running the show. So everything we need is built right in. We never have to worry about forgetting a piece of equipment. And another great DJ tip is, if we're not constantly plugging and unplugging them, there's less wear and tear, less repair, and less money for you guys to have to put out.
And right here, these are some power switches to control some lights, so you can do anything right here for your power. But what do you store down here? What is this bottom tray?
That's a great question. So this complements the top rack, because the microphones to the receivers we had built in are sitting right here, but there's more. We have a small tool kit in here with everything we need. Backup batteries for our microphones, extra connectors in case we have to go a further distance than we expected, a USB hub in case someone gives us a flash drive and says, can you play this song? My sister's going to sing it. Power for any kind of phone, unit, or anything else we need. USB driven. Also a little USB connector that we can use. Right there. Ready to go. Charge up my camera, my phone, whatever it is I need to do. Maybe the best man's phone is about to die and he was going to do a speech and it was on his phone. We can help him out. USB cords and anything you need to get through a gig real quick. An unexpected change should be in here as well. We even have a backup light because sometimes we work in events where the room is too dark. And now we can see what we're doing. And last but not least, our trusty 50-foot RCA cord, which is universal to pretty much anything you need to do, like a projector, an in-house sound system, or anything, even an iPod.
Another great thing about DJ Billy is that he does video as well. He uses Serato video, and he was showing me some features on his laptop. I don't currently do this right now. It's pretty cool how all the little features you can do, and definitely helps up your DJ game. Not only are you providing music, you can also provide some visual experience for your clients as well. So Billy, what are some great things that you can do with Serato video?
So one of the things, like you mentioned, is definitely enhance the experience of what's happening at the event, especially if you have really upbeat people that like to see the energy, the lighting, the color. Videos can enhance that as well, because people start to feel like they're in the video. We also use it for advertising purposes. So when we're playing an Oh What a Night song, for example, we can play, we have Oh What a Night. So we have Oh What a Night videos playing. You can see it's up on the screen here on the side. So as people are asking, and I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed our performance, we are Oh What a Night Entertainment. It's visually backed, so you're getting multi-sensory input. They're hearing the song, they're hearing my voice, and they're seeing our name, which is always helpful to get your name out into the community, especially if the guests just had a great time and they want to know who we are.
So I see there's some benefits to this. You know, not only will it helps the visual experience and the experience for the clients, but you're also could use it for advertising purposes, kind of like what we see up on the screen right now. That's really cool. So I mean, that's just an image from your laptop to here, but kind of what you just showed us a bit ago, you can also have a video up there.
Absolutely.
Which is really cool. Now I mean, I've been wanting to get into this, but some of my concerns is the space. And how do you deal with the video file space?
You know, it's pretty simple. We encourage all DJs out there, especially people that are new, do not store all of your music on your laptop. Laptops crash, even Macs. People think they don't, and they do. So we always use external drives. This is a 4 terabyte drive right now. We're probably a third full, and we have maybe 2,000 videos in there. So space is a concern, but we're not even close to maxing it out. And I just read online that they're coming out with a 10 terabyte hard drive.
Wow.
So we should be okay.
Okay. And then I know you do lots of mitzvahs and some weddings as well. What kind of events do you see clients wanting to do video?
Definitely the bar and bat mitzvahs work incredibly well. We offer a package that does a 10-foot video screen by 6 feet high, and we use it as a backdrop to a small stage, and the kids are dancing on the stage with a huge video behind them. It really looks like they're in the video, and they love it, especially with new things like Old Town Road is an incredibly cool video. They just like to see it playing while they're singing the word.
Now, another concern that people may have is, like, what if some videos aren't as clean or safe for an event? I mean, how do you normally, what can you do to make it clean?
A little trick for you. So if you take a quick look, you can use this Serato screen, and even though we'll play the song Juice by Lizzo. Even though Juice is playing, that video has a little bit of content in it. So we've added in a special just ambient video that is clean and it's connected to Juice. So every time we play that song, this video will play instead of the real Juice video because it shows a little too much skin for a bar mitzvah.
So Billy, tell us, like, what is a downside with doing video on Serato?
Excellent question, and that can be a downside, but easily avoided with a little bit of homework, just like our lighting. For a video that may have the content like we just mentioned, if you do not check right away and have it associated to the correct version, you could run into foul language or even worse, really foul video content. And unfortunately, some of the videos today are not the cleanest. So that is definitely a downside. You must do your homework when doing VJ.
Now tell us something about, like, how would you sell this? Like, how can this help out other DJs, like, if they want to provide this service to their clients? Like, what would you need to bring with you, or how would you make this all work?
So there are several different ways that we offer it. You can do multiple television screens, like 2 60-inch television on some beautifully uplit trusses to enhance the visual look of the event. We can do it on one large screen like we talked about. You can even do all 3 together. What's amazing for a wedding, what would look more beautiful than maybe some rotating pictures of the bride and groom as they were younger and when they met, and some of that, and maybe even a monogram logo that they had done. And at a bar and bat mitzvah, you can always put whatever the theme is, because a lot of those parties have a theme. So we recently did one with an Hawaiian beach theme, and the ambient footage was the child's name. Her name was Abby, and it was on a beach, and it was beautiful. And then as the night went on, we would mix in videos and then go back to her logo and that type of stuff. And clients really seem to enjoy that visual effect. And of course, everybody likes to see their name in lights.
Well, folks, there you have it. We hope you enjoyed the information that we shared with you today. Just as a wrap up, we covered the lights that we had here and how you can use standalone on SoundSwitch to control someone else's lights using DMX dongles, wireless DMX. We also talked about Billy's gear and how he customized it to make it work for him. And also we talked about Serato Video and how Billy uses it at his events to enhance the experience for his clients. And hopefully you can use these knowledge, these tips, these ideas at your events to elevate your game. So thanks to my friend Billy. Billy, given the plug, how can people find you and get to know more about you and your services?
Thanks again for having us, DJ MOJOE. We love being on your channel. I hope you invite us back. We are Oh What a Night Entertainment, and we can be found on the net, of course, at www.ohwhatanight.com. And feel free to come follow us on social media. We're always posting great new content of fun things we're doing for our clients. And everything is under Oh What a Night, and that is spelled OHWATTANIGHT. We hope you guys will come follow us, and we'll see you at the next cast.
There you have it, and I'm DJ MOJOE, saving City one party at a time. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you guys think, what you guys use. Any questions, Billy will help and chime in and help answer some of your questions as well. Thank you guys so much. We're just here helping, supporting each other DJs and what we do. And don't forget, it's community over competition. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
phone.